Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Life in the Piedmont and my name is Tina and I am coming to you today with another video. We're in our kitchen, gonna spend some time together, but this video is part of a collaboration called Cake Fest and it is hosted by myself and Tammy over at Mountain Grandma. And I wanted to let you know that there's a lot of great collaborators that will be participating. I will have a playlist link down below. Make sure you go watch and maybe share out if you want, because we are going to be doing a live giveaway. More details come on that towards the end of the video. So with that being said, let's get over, well, let me introduce you to what you're going to need for this recipe. So for this recipe, you're going to need 4 eggs, 3/4 cup of Marsala wine, or very dry wine, but I find the dry wine doesn't work as well as the Marsala. You're going to need a teaspoon of nutmeg, 1 box of vanilla pudding, and 1 box of yellow cake. So let's get started. First things we're going to do is empty. This is really easy because it's really kind of like a dump and go in a sense. But let me tell you a little background about this. Growing up, my dad's mom, my Grandma Teresa, when she would come over, or anytime you would go over there, she always had this cake made, and they called this a wine cake. I do not know where the recipe came from. I just know that it's absolutely delicious, and that when she would come over, we would go over there and she would have it made. You couldn't just eat one piece. It was the most moist cake with such great flavor. And the key to that is that you want to make this, so if you're having a gathering on, like, say, a Saturday, or if you're taking this to church, you want to make it 2 to 3 days in advance and make sure that it sits, because that way, the longer it sits, the longer the flavors have to marry. So in here, I put in my box of vanilla pudding. Okay, so as you can see, I just dumped in my yellow cake mix, package of vanilla pudding, a teaspoon of my, the teaspoon of nutmeg. Now I am going to add in 3/4 cup of the Marsala wine. And then I am going to crack my 4 eggs. Whoops. I always try to crack with one hand, but I'm never really good at that. Like, I've seen some, oh, hey, that's good. You will hear my oven going off. I have preheated it at 350. No, that one didn't come out very good. At 350, and you're gonna bake this in like a bundt pan. So now what I'm gonna do is add the eggs in, and we are gonna start mixing this and beating this together. And of course, just like any other cake, just scrape down the sides as you're beating it. And then just continue beating. You really want to get this mixed together. So you want to get your bundt cake pan and oil it really good. And you're going to want to scrape this into the bowl. Get it, you know, as level and even as possible. And we're gonna put it in our oven at 350 degrees and bake it till about, yeah, I don't know, check on it after 30 minutes. Put a toothpick in, see if it comes out clean. When it does, then you know that it is clean and it's finished. When the toothpick is clean, I should say, it is a finished cake. All right, friends, the cake is done. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know if it's gonna come out. We're gonna try it. Let's see. No. Nope. Doesn't want to come out. All right, well, we're gonna scrape around it a little bit more. Sometimes I wonder if it's the center thing that has problems. My dog has been so whiny lately. I'm gonna try and go around the center here. Maybe it's sticking here. I don't know. There we go. Let's try it one more time. Yes. And there you go. Oh, a little piece stuck there. That's okay. I think that looks beautiful, don't you? And now what we do with it is one of the best things ever. You just come in here with some powdered sugar and you just sprinkle some powdered sugar on top of this. As much or as little as you want. But I promise you, you won't regret putting a little extra on there. There we go. And there you have it, friends. Grandma's wine cake. Isn't that beautiful? Doesn't that just look so pretty? Should we taste it? Like I said, it's really better to wait the 2 to 3 days, but for filming purposes, I can't let you down, right? We gotta have a little taste, and it's still warm, so we're just gonna get a little sliver. Here we go. It's been a while. That's really good. It reminds me of Grandma. So, So friends, thank you for joining me in my kitchen. I hope that you make this recipe. I promise you, your friends, your family will love it. And maybe you can have a little piece of my grandmother in your home too. She would love that. I'll have a playlist down beneath and the recipe, so make sure you're checking out all these great collaborators that's part of this collaboration. And we will see you on the next video, friends. Have a great day. Be blessed. Bye.